Let me just try out and see if the audio it is okay, and above all, what live stream I'm actually transmitting on, because I had a little bit of issues, but yeah, it seems to be working. Let me just check it out. Alright, everything seems to be working just fine. Okay, so welcome boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic, and for today what I do have needed is a game called Zefyr, A Thief's Melody. Game copy provided by Oniric Worlds. I will talk about this a little bit more forward. Let me just open the game, which actually makes sense to be doing, to open the game in the first place. And what can I tell about it? So this key was offered to me by a guy that had this developer team. Let's just call it developer team called Honoric World. So many thanks to the people at Honoric Worlds, which apparently it is just one guy. Let me just check if the audio it is okay. Okay, everything is working properly, so I'm sorry. Um, what I mean is, this game was developed throughout around 11 years, 12 years by one single guy. And its objective it was to make their own kind of Zelda Windwaker, or something a little bit like the typical PS2 adventure title Nintendo classics. So what you're going to see, it's not really an indie title with a lot of funds, okay? It's a very small scale indie title that just was developed by one guy throughout the decade. I don't know, these kind of guys are just crazy. So to get these things out of the way, I'm running the game maxed out. This is not a demanding game, and you will see that, and I will start a new game just for you to have an idea what we are talking about. Yeah, so yeah, this reminds entirely the PS2 classics. Even graphically, I mean, despite it is running on Unity, despite we have screen space reflections on the water, I think. I will need to check out if it is screen space or not. But you can clearly see that this is a very old school title. Someone that played a lot of Zelda from that time and decided to, okay, let's create my own Zelda for PC. So the guy offered me the key for this game like 15 days before the release of the game. The release of the game was released today. The only bad thing I can say about it so far is that it's probably a little bit too much expensive for my taste. It's $24.99. I think it's a little bit too expensive in my opinion. But I don't know how much hours of gameplay this game offers, to be honest. And to be even more honest, I haven't played as much as I wanted to. But yeah, this is clearly... Oh, it's not running great. It seems to be lagging. Let me just check something. Ah, but it's running at 60. Yeah, probably the recording is causing me some issues of fluidity in the game. Let me check on the recording if everything it is fine. Yeah, the recording seems to be running much better than. Okay, let's follow Boris. Boris is kind of that bird. Yeah, it's running strangely now. But yeah, I'm playing this on Linux. This might be the issue. Alright, so I'm sorry for that. But without recording it is just fine. Whatever. So a lot of platforming in here. just do something. This might be related to this. We just hide this and see if this works better now. Nah, it's actually the same. For me, it's a little bit laggy, but on the live stream, it seems to be okay. So you are not seeing how laggy it is for me. Yeah, frame times are all over the place. Okay, let's go. Oh no. So there is a stamina bar. Oh, by the way, I need to eat an apple. Alright, no fall damage. See you soon. Okay. Okay, so I think this is the area in here. And we are receiving quests. Oh my god. The abandoned egg. Whoop. Okay. We have a lot of upgrade abilities in here. Apparently. Okay. There is a paint. Okay, let's see what we have more. By the way, yeah, we have an inventory system in here. And simple outfits. So I'm assuming that you might have different outfits which you can choose. You have the inventory. You have kind of a very nice percentage of completion. This is the map of the first area. There is more than one area, so this is not the definitive area, it's just one of them. And we have kind of quests. I would wish this quest kind of screen was better than this, but okay, I guess that's what we have on a super duper indie game developed by just one guy. What do we have more in here? Yeah, it's a bit down. So I guess we explored just about everything. Let's see if I can jump to the roof. It seems to be... Oh. Oh, okay. There's another access in here, which I have not seen before. Okay, but it seems to not have anything at all of interest. Go to Radiant, chill on adrenaline and put your max FPS and minimum both on 60. Frame time will be perfect. I can't do that on Linux. The issue is I'm running this on Linux and video recording is not great. The game runs excellently on Windows and it just runs also very well on Linux, but it seems like while recording it's not going very well, you know. Let me just check my OBS settings just to have an idea. Probably I'm pushing a little bit too much of this, but I'm just transmitting with yeah, HAV, okay, with 20. Yeah, but last time it was okay on the other game, so it might be game related though. Oh, it's running nice now? Wait, it is... Ah, no, I don't know, I think it depends. Okay, but let's look to the quest log, that's what we care about, so... would you mind get me a silk belt at the Garnets? Okay, and we have an abandoned egg. So, abandoned egg is the first quest. I believe I need to talk to this little fellow over here. Yeah, let's go. This is our first quest. It's something pretty simple. It seems that we need to get an egg, basically. By the way, how are you, Jack? How are things working for you? Yeah, but that's quite interesting because I'm looking to the live stream at the moment and it seems pretty smooth. Which is interesting, okay. Okay, nobody survives. Let me just tell you that this game it is pretty easy. Okay. Can I get your egg? Ugh. That was that was bound to be expected, I guess. Okay, let's go. We need to get an egg, which I have no idea where it is. But we have a lot of collectible stuff down there. So I might try to collect the thing. Okay. Oh, nice. There is records for when you jump. Okay. Let's just collect this. This might be useful for, I don't know, upgrade stuff, buy stuff. Who knows? Okay, seems great. Oh wait, there's more in there. There's more in there. Hold on. Don't worry, boy. I'm not going to steal your eggs. Okay. Oh my god, I might need to go through here. So far a lot of platforming in here. Which seems okay. It's very easy to control. Ah, come on. Allow me to collect some apples. This stamina system here is great because it prevents you from making this too easy, but still it is very easy so far. It's good from here, seems smooth. I just use to do that to get perfect frame time or walk at MS Afterburner. Exactly, MS Afterburner is very good for that. The Bow Dojo, link updated. What do you mean? Its training is now open. Come and practice as soon as you think you are ready. For those who don't have any means of transportation, remind you that nav as one is one. Stop is still okay. So it's interesting because we are at the middle of a quest and out of nowhere it triggers another. I don't know what the hell triggered that. Oh no, not enough, not enough. Let's try to jump there. Oh, that's a nice thing because our character gets its stamina bar completely depleted, but the game still allows us to jump to other place. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because it's not as punishing as most of the games are. When your stamina bar gets to 0, you just fall. But not on this game though. It's very easy in that sense. So this is clearly a game made for people that are super casuals, I guess. At least for now, this is what it feels. But I am still not 100% sure of that. So far I've been pretty easy. Oh, come on. Okay, now we can collect flowers too. What is this? The Witcher? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's a nice fall. That's a nice fall. Okay. Other thing that I'm noticing is that this seems to be a day and night cycle. The sun seems to be moving. Either that or the clouds are moving. Oh no, no. Indeed, there is a day and night. Everything good with me and with you. Yeah, everything it is fine. The only issue so far is that I'm having tons of work on the job and a lot of responsibilities increased. Oh my god, hold on. How the hell I'm going to proceed through these two? Come on, allow me. Fuck! Holy shit. Can I jump above of them or something? Ah yeah, this works. This worked. Okay, it was easy. Mostly just work related. I'm not sure if you already know I'm going to be a father again. It's my second son, and in this case it is fully confirmed that it is a boy, which is pretty cool. Maybe you can play with me some games. It's going to 20 years ago this game would be some success. Indeed, that's what I feel like. I mean, this is clearly like a PS2 title. Well, maybe 20 years ago, nah, maybe more. I mean, 25 years ago, maybe 20, even 20. It's a little bit. The guy that gave me the key, the guy that have this developer team, he said to me that he granted me the key because I played Dungeons of Interberg, and he just sent me out the key. He didn't request anything from me. He doesn't care if I do a video or not, if I do a live stream or not. He just sent me the game and said, okay, if you want to cover something, there's the press kit in here. Oh, nice record. There's the press kit in here, and that's it. He didn't send me the key through Keymailer or any other website that demands you for creating content. No, it just sent me the key through email, and that's about it. I don't know where the hell he got my email, but it just sent me the game, and it was about that. And I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And I was like, okay, that's really unusual because, and you know, Jack, usually we get our keys through Keymailer, the terminals IO, and we got a lot of platforms where we can get the keys for our games, but it's very rare that a developer team or someone sent you a key through I just played Jack and Dexter recently, and these old style platform games. Yeah, this game feels a little bit like I think it's more easier just to maybe show you the Steam page, but yeah, I can show you that later maybe. Because that's exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to create kind of a Zelda game or something like those type of classic games. And yeah, so it seems that we have some trainings that have been opening, and we need to get silk bud from garnets. Okay, I guess we can go to the city. By the way, this is not screen space reflections. Don't fall in the water. Okay. This is not screen space reflections. Alright? It's not lumen either, and it's not ray tracing. This is how reflections were done in the past, and let me tell you, this looks a lot like lumen without demanding like I don't know, a lot of stuff. But just for you to have an idea how demanding the water is, let me just disable VSync. And I'm having like 108 frames per second, and if I disable water reflections, I just get 120 easily, and the GPU is not fully utilized in here. But yeah, it's not that demanding after all. It seems that I'm CPU bound. Okay, let's hide this. That's obviously actually... Yeah, it looks a lot like Lumen. That's the funny part, is that Lumen is extremely demanding nowadays, and it looks no different than this. Lumen, what it does, it renders your world in a different view with less detail. And this almost seems like it, and it is not as demanding. Maybe, yeah, this demanded kind of some work from the developer team, while Lumen everything is mostly automatic. But yeah, sometimes I don't understand what the hell developers are doing in their engines. But okay, so I need to get some fabrics. Okay, let's buy this. Ah, so I think we completed the quests. We have more stuff in Egypt to explore. We have the Quack Shacks. We have the Iris. Let's see what she has to say. What the hell? Who the hell says that? Yeah, I belong to a Thieves Guild. Oh, amazing. Oh my god, you are so hot. I'm going to rob a bank next year. Oh my god, I'm in love with you. But maybe that's a typical thing from this island, I don't know. Okay, so if we collect flowers, we can sell the flowers for this stone. A flower collection, link updated. Okay. So yeah. So in reality, the only quest we have is to give back the garnets, and we have a new training from the Teams Guild. For the guilds. The Thieves Guild, I mean. So I think I'm going to do that for now. Yeah, but this is really a lot of Zelda old school. A lot of water. And as far as I've seen on the trailer, you can have your own... You can actually go throughout the water and attack enemies on the water, go to other villages, to other islands, Assassin's Creed 4 style. It's mostly that. Ah, great! Everything for an apple. Thank you. Can I take the food now? Oh, come on. Okay, so let's get to the Thieves Guild. Where the hell do I get my transportation? Ah, it's there. Okay, let's go. But where the hell is the guy? Oh, it's in here. Let's go. Okay. So we are on another island. This is the Thieves Guild. I'm assuming that this is all the trainings we have available. So we have the Two-Bow Dojo. We have the Water Dojo. The Two-Bow Dojo. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know its story. We have the Swing Shot Dojo and Two-Bomb Dojo. So I guess every time you go to any of these specific dungeons in here, you gain kind of a new skill for your character. And that's about it, I guess. Ah, yeah, that's exactly that. So we have the bow, which costs you 30 of those stones. We have the fins. We have the swing shot, the bow, the bomb, and the magnetic grapple. But we have the magnetic grapple already. I'm not really sure how does it change. But for now we are stuck with the bow. Okay, it's done. What about now? Okay, let's go. For now I can't say for sure that the character is not a thief, because it doesn't know how to be a thief yet. But I also don't understand why someone wants to be a thief. Unless you live in Portugal. If you live in Portugal, I think it's nice to be a thief. Because nothing happens to you and you can still... You can still steal things from the people. That's a thing. Really. Okay. Weird soundtrack. Okay. So this is a dungeon. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm just exploring, but the question is... Ah, okay. Yeah, this is... this kind of platforming is really PS2 style. I mean, I'm going even further in that. This is really PS1 style. This really reminds me of the old days of the 90s, and I must say that this really captures that feeling. Oh, the good old Portugal, the criminal paradise. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are worse in the United States. I've seen some videos that are just crazy, but I don't want to bring that to in here. My bad. Yeah, this is. But like I was telling you, this is very PS1 style. I must say that even the graphics are very PS1, but obviously much more demanding because Unity and because shadows and lightning, and yeah, as you can see, this is shadow maps. We didn't get shadow maps. What the f... Hold on. Oh my god. Where? There's something in there. Okay. The Dragon Rain. A painting. There is a lot of collectible stuff in this game. Oh, come on. Ah! I know, but at least US, they can apply the law. Yeah, I know. Is that a breach? Can I... Let me just check something. Okay. Oh, hold on. Aha! Amazing. Yeah, we can get to a lot of places in here. Can I go up there? Nah, I don't think I can. Yeah, but the difference is, yes, on the United States they can apply the law, but I have seen a lot of videos in California where people just steal a lot of shops, and as far as I know, it happens almost every day, and nobody gives a... Nobody bats... How is the thing? Nobody cares about it. So it seems like it's only in some states that the things work, or depending on the people that are actually stealing. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to make this live stream very political. Oh my god, this is a huge jump. I'm not sure if I can do that. Let's see. Holy shit. No, 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 no! Ah! It was very close. Okay. Yeah. There's collectible stuff everywhere. This guy had a lot of time putting stuff to collect. Why is... Okay, so we have a stealth system then. Let's just... What type of thief dresses like that? Look at his hair! Look at his arms! His arms almost reaches the foot. My god. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's another one. How the hell I'm going to... Oh, okay, now I know. Oh no, because the game explains... now... Oh! Okay, what about now? Maybe I just need to do this. Yeah, it's a problem, not enough education or support or prisons. Yeah, not a lot of space on prisons, I guess. Okay, let's go. What is this? Dojo map. Oh, that's nice to have a map. It doesn't seem too big, but there is a character to talk in there, in front of us, and there is 2 rooms on the side. Why do I care about these rooms? Oh, shit. They have something that we... Oh, hold on. Ah, yeah. We can't really traverse, as far as I can see. Yeah. We just get, like, one boulder, and we might need to activate one button from there. I'm pretty sure of that. And another one from this one. Okay, let's go stealthy. He's dragging his arms on the floor. Yeah! Jesus. Who needs a third leg when this guy have these arms? Jesus. Okay. Let's go. Can I stealth kill? No, I don't think I can do that. So, no violence at all. I can't even stealth kill. This is really a kid's game. So far, not really that bad. I'm not sure if the sound triggers the guys, but I'm just it didn't. Maybe I need to be very close to him to trigger something. Okay, so far so good. Ah, no. Oh, come on. Woo! Okay, done. Yeah, I can imagine to put my kid to play this and to struggle to play the game. So yeah. Ah! It might make sense for the kids so far. I'm not saying that the game won't be any difficult, but so far it seems very simple. Relaxing game, in fact. Seems very relaxing. Ah, come on. Ah, this is dumb. Ah, that one seems easy. Maybe it just needs to... Oh, hold on. How the hell this doesn't destroy the... Okay. He misses leg day every day at that gym. Clearly. Oh, hold on. Oh, nice. I mean... I wasn't expecting this. Oh, come on, stop. Nice, interesting puzzle. In fact, okay. Let's see if I can jump to... It seems far away. It is. Okay, we need to... No! We need to fall in here. Oh, we now have the bow. Oh, the bow is... Oh my god. The bow is a fighting staff. Why didn't you call it like that? Non-lethal. Okay, so we have combat in this game. That's interesting. And yeah, every stuff you break, there is a collectible stuff, mostly. And these ones needs a mega attack to break. Okay. At least it's nice to have a weapon. The question is, how good is the combat? Oh my god, what is this? They don't even attack me. Attack me! Oh, hold on. Ah, okay, they have a symbol on the floor. Attack me again. Oh, hold on. Attack. Attack. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Attack me. Oh. Yeah, the AI is very forgiving. And yeah, quiet again. Very forgiving. Very, very forgiving, in fact. Yeah, it's clearly for kids so far. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm taking a beating. I just want to do a charge attack. Yeah, if I spam the button, it seems to be a better option. Let's just get some apples to recover the health, but yeah. It seems to be very, very easy. If you have kind of children, you just need to say, just press the button, just press the button, just... It should work. At least so far. Yeah, it seems to be more challenging those... that stuff that throws arrows than this. I mean, I can get away from those arrows, but I'm assuming that a kid might have a little bit more trouble to get away from them than to fight against these guys. Despite I did lost more health, yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay. Another quest at mid quest. The package. So the quest is... Hello, it's Reno from the Zelda Windwaker. I just dropped a packet with QET. Is that the correct way of saying it? For you at your place, check everything is explained inside. Your sister took it in your behalf. Okay, that's what happens in Portugal too. Okay, done. So, which means that we can now break stuff. Ah, now I know what I need to do. Hold on. Okay, look at this. Genius. I'm assuming if I backtrack, I might be able to discover new places and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that. There must be enemies nearby. Oh, okay, we have... Amazing. We have... Ha! We have stealth kills in here. Good job, mate. But yeah, it's very easy. It's so easy. Okay. There's more of them, maybe. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I might need to... I might be able to get up there. Hold on. Oh! Yeah. Oh, look at this. Just like the old games. No. I'm not here. Oh my god, 3 guys looking at me. It almost reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 1. Where you go above the scenario and you unlock like easy paths to get to your places. So I can get through the enemies. I'm assuming that this is the exit. Yeah, I might be able to get to the exit without them to spot me. Oh my god. Amazing. Oh, hold on. How the hell am I going to jump there? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I think I might need to go down there. I don't think it's going to work again. I don't think I can reach that side. Let's try to land behind that guy and let's see if the guy is going to hear us or not. No! Oh! They spot sound. They spot sounds. They spot sounds. Good, 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 good stuff, good stuff. They are dumb as hell, but they spot the sounds. Packet seems legit, didn't know either. Same meaning as package. Yeah, indeed. I think that guy can spot me. Let's take it out first. Very quiet. Easily. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to be... These. Oh my god. Here they come. They can block attacks. Can I throw the guy to... Yeah, I was trying to throw the guy down there. How non-lethal that would be. Not much, right? Okay, so I think we can use some collectibles in here. I'm not going to lose too much time. I want to see more about the game. Where we are now. I guess we are near the end. Oh. Okay, it's done, I guess. Yeah, indeed it is. You just need to get out. And it's done. We have a weapon. Ah, it's not through here. It's not through here. Hold on. It's through there. Alright. It's in here. Yeah, maybe packet is a mistake. You might fix that on a patch. Okay. Finish quest. The Bolt Dojo. Link updated. 5th skills. Okay, so I guess we might need to go back to our husbands. Let's get back. Guy says that I have a packet. Oh no, the packet that was given to my sister. There is a wave system in there. Nice, nice, very good. I guess most of this stuff must be included in the engine. But I don't know. Let's talk to her. Oh, another job. Cash. Okay. Human animals. The pollution source. What do you mean? Okay, so we have an animal, that's for sure. I guess I can select these. And Osiris is fine now. Okay. So every time I find a new animal, I need to do this. Just stand on top of their heads. Their arms are too heavy to lift, they can't reach you. Yeah, indeed. Hey, what happened? Oh, new scenario. With a lot of water. Hello, everyone. Okay, my sister is going to show her cloth collection, I guess. And it seems that something is... Ah, okay, we have a bad guy. Ah, it's already finished. What the hell is happening? What the hell? They kidnapped my sister. Ah, right. Ah, that's a nice bolt you have there. I don't know why the hell you want to have those views, but okay. Seems like your bolt is using Mako energy from Final Fantasy or something. Okay, and let me guess. We receive a quest, something like, okay, searching for a Via, whatever. I don't know. But we finished one chapter. And we are at another chapter. Pirates kidnapped. What the? Who the hell kidnaps anyone just to make clothes? This reminds me of Deus Ex Human Revolution, but instead of kidnapping people to make clothes, they kidnapped people to make augmentations. But in this game, since it's non-violent, we have pirates that kidnap ladies to make clothes. Jesus Christ, what the hell. It's the same thing, but less violent, I guess. Find the boat. Well, that's interesting. Speak to the old pirates. Find Leah. No shit, Sherlock. water dojo. Oh, we have another dojo in here. I guess I like those dojos. I think they are small scale dungeons. And that's probably because, yeah, that's maybe the reason why I did enjoy the dungeons of Etherberg so much. It's mostly because the dungeons are cool. Yeah, the dungeons of Etherberg had better dungeons, I'm sorry. But it's true. But this one, it's still interesting nonetheless. So I believe I can talk to this guy, and this guy will give me a quest, maybe? Cure my turtles. I can give you a bolt, but you need to cure my turtles. And no, you can give me a map. That's the thing. So we have a lot of quests now. It's a Gucci. Gucci gang. It's the Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Now I have a lot of doubts in here. I completed 12% of the quests, or do I have 12% of the quests? More concerning is I have 1% of the map, which means that this game must be huge as hell. I have no idea, but okay. And I have a lot of places where I can go. The Water Meadows, Sacred Turtle Sanctuary. I think that says a lot. We have statues, which I have. Ah, statues. Oh, statues. Jesus. Statues, 21%. Inventory, animals. Ah, we do collect the animals that we treat. We have 1 flower and 1 painting. Okay. Not bad. What is this? I don't think I can buy anything. That's too expensive. Okay. So I need to cure the turtles. He said to look to the salads, water salads. The thing is, I can't. I thought I couldn't. I thought the game said that I couldn't go to the water. Look at this, ray tracing, like I said, ray tracing, water trails. Do we have fish AI too? No, we have Raycoon AI. That's what we get. Yeah, but still, 25 euros, I think it's way too much for the game. But it depends. If this is a very big game, but assuming that this game takes like 20 hours to finish. I mean, I think it's justifiable, given the how big it is. I know that many people pays attention to the hours of the gameplay, but for example, if it is a AAA title with 8 hours, I think 50 bucks is fine. But if I have an indie title that it is way too big and it costs 24 euros, I think it's fine. But I know this depends a lot on the people. Oh, there's a turtle. Hold on. And I failed. Oh, and I failed again. What the? Yeah, but the issue is I just... Okay, there's more of this thing. So it's 5 turtles. I hate this type of quests, to be honest. Find something in a place that I barely know yet. I know that they are trying to force us to explore the map, but still... Oh my god, I can't go to the roof. Let's try this way. Okay, can I open doors? Oh my god, oh, I can open doors. That's a building. Am I stealing someone? Is there a quest in here? What the hell am I doing in here? Nah, I would just get out. Okay. But maybe I can get to the roof. Hold on. No. Ah, okay, I made it. This must be much more easier to spot the damn turtles. Maybe not. Maybe not, my friends. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. Yep. 2 of them are done. 3 remaining. We have a lot of quests. I should be looking to other more interesting quests. I should be doing the water dojo. Maybe it can grant me a water attack, or who knows, even the ability to swim. Exactly, I prefer big games and good story, and experience. AAA today means nothing, also just not enough for the price they ask. I prefer the games more smaller, but mostly because I'm just old, you know. I don't have time, so it's hard to complete big games. I like big games. And I fall in love with the big worlds and open worlds and what they offer. But what happens mostly is that I end up giving up because I don't have time to play them. And if I don't have time, it doesn't click, you know. I need time to finish them. So I just found 2 turtles. I think I'm not going to insist in this, and I'm going to see what other quests I have. I can speak to the old pirate. Maybe I will do the water dojo. It seems interesting. Let's go back to the Thieves Guild. Worse than that is recent finished games, months of fixes. Yeah, I mean, I have all the respect for the team behind Stalker 2, but the game is completely unfinished. It doesn't shock me. The first game was mostly the same, but okay. So fins. Oh, fins. It will allow us to swim. Yeah, but that's the issue. I do love Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm barely play the game decently because it's so vast and it's so slow on its story. I can recognize that it is excellent. Everything I play on it, I just enjoy it very, very much. But I just don't have time, you know. It's the same thing with The Witcher 3. Now the question is, let's stop a little bit. How the hell I'm going to reach that place? Great. Oh yeah, there's a tree in there. Maybe I can grab the tree and climb it. No, absolutely not. Honestly, I don't understand how the hell I'm going to reach that. Oh, there's a platform in here. This is... And there is collectibles in there. This guy puts collectibles everywhere. How the hell I'm going to get those collectibles in there? Okay, I don't care. Let's just... This is not an easy thing for a kid. Let's enter the water dojo. And let's see what is this dungeon about. I know it's apparently to give us the ability to swim, which should make the things in the locker rooms much more easier. Where is the entrance? Oh, there is a chest in there. Okay, I'm assuming the entrance is through here, I guess. We have nice. No, no, it fell to the water. Oh. Okay. Okay. So I have a chest in here. Why the hell do I need paintings? is this? Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. Hold on, hold on. Ah, but that... Oh my god, I didn't need this. I could use simply the stairs. But anyway, let's try. Ah! Yeah, I can simply use the stairs. Oh my god. Seems like an IGN journalist playing a game. Okay, so far it's easy. Hey, that's a big drop. I think I will beat my world record in here. Look at Jesus Christ, look at this environment. It's amazing. It reminds me of Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness when we get from the museum to the underground. It's a very big drop. Let's go. There we go. New record, of course. Okay, so what do I need to do? So there is 2 guys in there. Hold on. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Okay, a map. Okay, we have 3 floors apparently. Oh, hold on. Control stick. Okay, what is... Oh, why this is here? This seems like a secret passage or something. Maybe when we can swim, we are able to go through here. Maybe there are some nice items in here. Hold on. The controls are very smooth. The animations are not great, but the controls are really, really smooth. At least I can give them that. Or give him that, given that it was just 1 guy. Hold on. 3 guys! Hold on. This is going to be insane. They all follow the same path. Look at this, look at this, look at this. 1. Oh no! Ah, they heard. I was not expecting this. Let's go. I thought I could kill 1 at a time and the other one in front didn't notice. I've seen AAA titles doing this kind of stuff. Skyrim, for example, is one of them. The one in front probably would say, that must be the wind. Okay. What? So I closed something, but I didn't understand what. So, this door. What is this door? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh no. Okay, this symbol seems to work, which looks like a V. And what about this one? This one works too. And what about the... Whoa! What about this? Okay. What about this? Okay, if this works too, right? Oh no, no, why have you done that? No, I don't... Come on, this is a crime. This is a crime. If you are the developer of this game and you are seeing this, this is a crime. If you have one symbol that nothing happens, it means that the other similar symbol, or the other same symbol, should not break too. You can't do this. All the symbols must be coherent. Now I'm always afraid that something will break in here. Fool. Come on. So there is no coherence with the symbols. If this works too, right? Yeah, exactly. Why the hell? What? Oh, sorry. I hit the desk and... And what about this bug? Lovely. How the hell I'm going to... I can't even pause the game! Oh my god! This cannot be happening! Oh, I paused the game, but what can I do? I think I need to send this to the guy. If you fall on the water, you need to respawn at the beginning. Oh my god, no. Alt F4. Now the question is, if I enter in the game again... if I enter in the game again, what is going to happen? Well, first of all, yeah. Let's see. Water dojo. Okay, let's... And it's lagging again. For me. It was running pretty smooth. It's not anymore. And the thing is... We lost... the places... that we already crossed. Okay, but... We know that I could go through this one. Through this one. Through this one. Through this one. And... through this one. This one is the one that broke me, I guess. Yeah, it was this one. Look at this, it just respawns exactly at the same place. So I might just do this, and it's done. Okay, I just will finish the water dojo, and then I'm done. I think I've showed a lot about the game already. It's a pretty good game, but yeah, it's so indie that there is these kind of bugs that happens. Fortunately for us, the game have a nice save system, but hold on, I'm lagging on my video. Let me just alt tab again, given that as usual performance is off. Yeah, it's fine now. It seems that OBS can't be open on the background on Linux for some reason. Now, how do I get in there? I need to maybe go, yeah, through this. Yep, it's like this. Okay, I closed 3 of them. The water did raise. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, cool stuff. I like this. And now, oh, hold on. Now obviously I might need to... climb the stairs. Yeah, I'm reminding what you said, Jack. The fighting music. Oh my god. Oh, this one isn't. Oh, I did caught. I have a question. What happens if I raise the water and didn't grab this? What really happened? I'm assuming that the game would bug because I would lose the ability to go back and collect one of these stuffs. One of these stuffs. Or one of these open things. I don't think it will sell much, to be honest. I'm not saying that the game sucks or everything, but it's too windy for $24.99. I just hope that this guy makes the game available on consoles. I'm not sure if it is available on consoles or not, to be honest. But I do hope he makes it there and that he strikes a deal with PSN or any other service. Oh, but what the hell? Now I'm stuck. Or a Game Pass and be able to get some of the, you know, some of the money back. I think I'm stuck. I'm not seeing how the hell I'm going to proceed through here. Maybe I can get to that point, but it seems too far away. Ah! No, I didn't pay attention to the music. Oh! There must be a way. Yep, it worked. Okay. Not easy, not easy. Good luck getting out of here. What do you mean? Now, what I would do in this case, since I'm recording and I want to finish the live stream, I'm not going to do it, but in a normal case, I would see if I could drop the water back. Let's see if this happens, because if we can't drop the water back down, it means that I did find the bug, because if I didn't collect a stick like this, you couldn't go back. So there was, you need to restart the game from the beginning. And another thing is, yes, we can bring the water down. So it's not a bug, but it would be incredibly difficult if you don't notice that this item was there. Okay? Another thing that I would do is that I would decrease the entire water down and to discover what was that path that I did discover. Possibly there is some nice things in there, probably a lot of money. But yeah, so let's get out of this level. Maybe trigger a fight just to hear the music. Yeah, this allows a lot of screen time. It's great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, at least this time around I can swim, so I can just fall when it's done. Okay, so I think it's better if I just do this. Since there is no coherency in these type of puzzles, it's just a blind guess. So I know that through here it's fine, and through here is not. I think it's faster this way than going slowly trying to uncover I don't know now. What I know is I can jump through here. It's not through there either. I don't like this puzzle. I think it's stupid. I think you should release an update to make these more coherent. Okay, maybe I need to go slow then. This is not working for me. So, until in here it's fine. Here is fine. 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 Holy why there is a shadow in here? Oh! Okay. Not fine. What about these ones in here? Okay. So we know so far that I can do this. Okay, this one is fine, this one is fine too. We are so close. Why? Why? Why some break instantly and some others just break when you are already in there? Okay, but we are close. It's just a loss of time. Can I? Can I? Now I can simply jump and it's done. Okay. We made it, guys, I think. Hold on. Okay. This never ends. At last, a bath. What the hell? Let's hear the fighting music. Let's just see how many of them are in here. Ah, there's another one in there. Maybe it's the last one. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, what the? Oh, this is way too easy. Okay, what is this? Red magnetites. Okay, this one worths more. There's probably something that lets you know which signs are safe. I don't know, I think it's pretty random. Why? Why you have to piss me off with this stuff? Oh, wait. Wait. Maybe I need to... I love this type of puzzles. Okay. What happens if I pull this again? There is spikes down there. There is another platform down there. Let's check it out what's down there. Not sure if I'm going to get stuck, but just trying to understand how much this game hides stuff from you. Platforming games tends to do that a lot. There we go. There's collectibles. Yep. Yeah, I want them to see me, but didn't happen. I still didn't forgot that we had a chest at the beginning of the game. Where the... And I guess we are at the beginning now. See, there is a chest in there. How the hell I'm going to get in there? Look at that chest. How do I get in there? Oh, now I see. I see how do I get. Okay. Chocolate bar. Oh, this is a very important upgrade. I like these games that hide this stuff from you and then rewards you with an important item. It's not just the typical currency of the game. Now they really rewards with something. I think that thing is really well done. I think that's all that I finished the water dojo and it's done. Okay, I think it's all that I want to show you. Try swimming underwater, just a wild guess. It seems like that type of game though. Not for now. At least it didn't teach me how to do it, and it doesn't seem to be possible. No, it's not possible. At least for now. But yeah. I think it's all that I want to show about Zefyr. The fifth melody. There is more games in here? What do you mean by more games? This guy have more games? Indeed. Oh no, it doesn't cost $24.99. I mean, he sent me an email. He changed ideas, and I think it was a great decision. Let me show you something. I'm not really sure if this is confidential or not, but I want to show you because I think it's important. Let me just search for Zefyr. This is the guy. The guy say, I'm Mathias, I'm solo dev of Zefyr. After 12 years of work, I'm finally releasing to June. Keep in mind that he offered me the key like 15 days ago. Since you played Dungeons of Winterberg, you might be interested in checking out. He gave me a key, he gave me an embargo. That's the answer. It's a game that takes 10 to 15 hours. And basically we need to investigate the kidnapping of roaming pirates. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. It's heartfelt love letter to classic adventures from PSU era, like Beyond Good and Evil, Zelda Windwaker, Okami, Sly Cooper. Yeah, so that's that. It's obviously Steam Deck supported. This is not a demanding game. And music tracks are my own. I won't claim anything if you make video or stream, okay? So yeah, that's the thing. I think it's independent game developer Mathias Fontmarty. So this guy developed this game alone, alright? And it seems like it's not really the first game of his. I was expecting this to be this first game. I'm Mathias. I've been creating video games since I was a child. I love coding, playing music and drawing. This guy created a lot of games. What is this? Kind of a Mario Kart? Yeah, exactly. This guy loves Nintendo games, right? Yeah, this is a typical. That's for sure. Yeah, Android with bare bones and stuff like that. It could probably run if you disable shadows and reflections. I'm pretty sure it can run just fine. And then we have this, which I don't know. What is this? So this guy released like 4 games already. And yeah, without a doubt, this one seems to be the higher investment from him. And like I was telling you, there was some place where I saw the price. I don't know where, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that it was $24.99. Oh, I know where it was. He sent me a press release. Yeah, that was the price that he wanted to cover for the game. And apparently, I think it was a very smart decision to drop to 20. And if you want to buy now until 10 June, so you still have 8 days, you can buy the game for $17.99. There is a soundtrack bundle, which you can buy. So far, I don't think it is worth it, but okay. There is a supporter edition, which grant you various concept arts, AG versions of the in-game collectible paintings. What the hell, mate? Why? The first super earlier build of the game? I don't care. AG artworks for personal use, if you want to print a t-shirt or a mug. Okay, that's interesting. And all these games supported DLC. Yeah, I guess it's mostly just that. We have reviews. I got some. It's made in France. Okay, Game Awards 2024 finalists from this, whatever this is. And let's check if there is reviews. So, pre-release review. This is a lovely game with really nice mood, smooth gameplay, it's retro game. Indeed it is. It all the love making everything fits into the place, making this game alone a much for that much years is incredible. It's true. That thing is really amazing. This guy brought the game, because if didn't brought the game, it didn't appear in here. He played for 26 hours. I mean, how the hell did he brought? Nah, how the hell he does? How the hell does he have 26 hours while the game was released today? One of the best games that I played in the last decade. Oh, I don't think you play too much games. But I'm not saying that the game sucks, but it's a very nice game. I will certainly play this game and finish this game, and I will seriously love this game. I like this type of games, don't get me wrong. But saying that this is the best game we played on the last decade, hold on, boy. I was really curious about this game. I usually play combat games. This one have 3 hours, okay. 1 hour. Completes the first tutorial, bulldozer, gets the first weapon. It's a masterpiece with 1 hour. Hour played and say it's a masterpiece. Okay, we have very positive reviews in here. There are people that say that receive the game for free, just like me. And the only thing I want to see is that if there is negative ones. So we have 15 positive reviews, 0 negative reviews so far. Nobody is saying bad things about the game. System requirements, it doesn't even specify a GPU. That just says a lot by itself. It's DX9 game apparently. You just need to have DX9. What I don't understand is a minimum of 16 gigs of RAM. I mean, I'm on Linux. Linux by itself consumes less RAM, okay? But I don't think it consumes that much. Hold on. I have a video about this on my GTX 1650 Super, and not sure if I can access the system, but let me check if I can. I made some recordings when I was on Windows, and yes, I did on the GTX 1650 Super. And RAM usage, it is about 7 gigabytes of RAM. So I do understand why he says that 16 is minimum, but I don't think so. I think 8 gigabytes is the bare minimum for this game. Maybe even 6 might get away with it. As for VRAM, I would say that probably 4. I checked other settings too, so simple without reflections. Regarding VRAM is mostly the same. So yeah, it didn't specify the GPU, but I think it was important because my 1650 Super with maximum settings on the up can't really handle 60 frames per second. So yeah, for the game and value that it is, there is no reason for bad reviews. It's true, but it depends because I received the game for free also, and I want to do a live stream about it because if I don't do, I'm just screwed. Which is called this Ibis. And this game, everything you see about this game, whatever in here on these images. It seems like a kind of a Resident Evil kind of ish. And I played a little bit of this. This was released in December, and it received this update on May, which worked a lot in a lot of stuff. It doesn't support gamepad, which is very bad, especially for Steam Deck and stuff like that. And if you go to the page of the game, there is 4 reviews from the users, so it's a game that have been widely available for a lot of months. Nobody knows about it, and it's also an indie title, but an indie title with graphics apparently. And if you look to the reviews, somebody say that it's pretty good, but it received the game for free. Some others say that the game sucks. Some other people have a lot of bad reviews in here, and to be honest, I played a little bit of it and I was immediately disappointed with what I was seeing. There is a lot of bugs, and I would do a live stream of this game. I'm just trying to delay as much as possible because I'm kind of expecting that this guy releases some fixes in that, and that's about it. How old are you? A lot. 35. That's my age. And with this, I think that's all that I want to talk about Zefyr. Twitch clips. I'm pretty sorry you just entered right now. We have been covered Zefyr, but in case you want to watch a little bit of its gameplay, you can roll back the live stream. Alright. So I think that's all. I think that's all that I want to talk and show about Zefyr. There is achievements in here. There is no cards, so you can't really collect cards in this game, but there is a big list of achievements, including 6%, 6 of them hidden. We have the typical stuff like get all the maps, cure all the guardians, reach the top of the kiosk, find a dog and pet it, find a surviving fallen guard. So it's a pretty complete title. Good reviews so far. You are playing on Linux? Yes, I was playing on Linux. Yeah, I'm playing on Linux, look. I'm just going to open the game. With Proton? Yeah. Proton 9.0.4. Yeah. I'm playing on Linux. And it works, so... This will also work for Steam Deck, so... Yeah, I can... load a save file. Let me load. Yeah, DXVK, Proton, 60 frames per second locked. Yeah, everything it is working. And smooth, as you can see. Yeah, it does work. Just like many other games work. Everything I tried so far on Linux, it just works, aside from multiplayer games with anti-cheats. Kernel-based anti-cheats, for example, doesn't work very well. And also other game that I have that didn't work very well, it was Resident Evil 0, mostly because this is a very kind of old title despite it's remastered, because the informants are made with videos and the codec and the encoder that was used for those videos are very old, and Proton doesn't work very well with it. But there is a solution. If you install a certain version of Proton, it just works. There is a website that called ProtonDB, which you can search for example, your game. For example, if I go to Resident Evil 0, you see that it's gold, and you have people in here that report if the game works great or not. For this one, it switched to experimental. Did work. I don't think it will work, but okay. But there are people that say that they use the custom Proton. The only issue I have with the game is there is some lightning artifacts like this one is saying. I opened the bug on GitHub and a lot of people just respond to that saying that I need to use this Proton version. But this is kind of an exception, because all my games just works. All the games that I've tried so far, it just works out of the box. I played most of them when I had Nvidia, and with Nvidia, most of the game have an FPS drop compared to the Windows. But with AMD GPUs, the performance is mostly the same, except if you are playing a title with ray tracing. On Linux is even worse than on Windows with AMD. But apart from that, Linux is pretty much on par with Windows if you have AMD. With Nvidia, not so great, but according to some people that I saw online, the last versions, the last releases of Nvidia, the drivers are being very well taken care, and they say that it's mostly in line with Windows, which is great for people that are thinking in moving on or trying Linux. I'm using Linux Mint, which is not really a gaming distro. In fact, most of the people don't recommend this distro for playing, since you don't get the latest drivers, you don't get the latest kernels. The kernel is not specific for playing video games. It's not really the best distro for playing, but it's a very good distro if you are changing from Windows to Linux. It's the easiest distro I've ever seen, and everything it is just included in here, and it's very easy to use. You have kind of a store where you can just select. What do you think about the RTX 5090? What is there to think about it? It's the best GPU out there, and it's completely out of my league. I mean, I have the money to buy that GPU, but am I going to buy it? Absolutely not. I don't care about high-end, ultra-high-end GPUs. I have a backlog of games that never ends, which any GPU almost can deal with it. I'm playing with an RX 6700 XT, which is a 4-year-old graphic card that nowadays is pretty much at the level of a mainstream graphic card or even worse. I have a GTX 1650 Super, but games like The Last of Us and I can't play them. You can play The Last of Us, it's just that the textures suck. But I would definitely never upgrade for an RTX 5090. And especially if you don't have the CPU to power it. For example, I have this Ryzen 5 3600. You can check it here. If I go to the terminal, if I search with NeoFetch, I have this Ryzen 5 3600X. Okay, and I upgraded for this GPU essentially. Okay, and this GPU is mostly at the same level of a 4060 Ti. And I can tell to you that I'm going to tell about Windows, which is what most of the people have. And for all the games that I tried on Windows, since I have this GPU, all newer games, half of them I have bottleneck because of this CPU. So I'm not sure what CPU you do have, but assuming that you have a 1650 Super, you also have an older CPU. If you are going to upgrade to something like a 5090, just forget about it, because this is going to be a huge bottleneck. If I have a bottleneck in some games with this card, I can't even imagine with a 5090. If you are going to upgrade to a 5090, just buy the best CPU you can have. What NVIDIA GPU do you recommend? I do recommend you something that doesn't have 8 gigabytes of VRAM. If you don't have too much money and you just want to play the recent games at median settings, high settings, but median settings with DLSS and stuff like that, I would go for a 3060. Okay, if you find a very good sale like for 200 bucks, 250 bucks, a 4060 with 8 gigabytes of VRAM is fine, but you will be limited by VRAM. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind. And but if you have like 350 euros to spend, 400 euros to spend, try to find a 4060 Ti 16 gigs or a 5060 Ti 16 gigs. I'm not really sure what's the prices of the 5060 Ti. To be honest, I was not interested since I upgrade. But for example, in Portugal, an RTX, an RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigs costs about kind of the worst versions in here. Let's see. This is Oh my god, no, 539. This is way too much. Well, the weakest one here costs about. Let me just order by price. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is pretty bad. This filter. I'm not okay. I might need to go a little bit backwards. But in Portugal, where I do live, 5060 Ti, 5060 Ti. This is the 8 gigs. I don't care about the 8 gigs. And this one is also the 8 gigs. And this one is also the 8 gigs. That's very expensive, to be honest. And this is the 16 gigs. Okay, Asus F1440 uh, mm, for €300. Mm, I don't know, mate. I mean, my issue with spending €300 on a GPU with 8 gigabytes is it's bad because you brought the 1650 Super. Okay, I'm not sure how much time do you have that card, but you brought the 1650 Super, and the 1650 Super, I also brought that card, and it was a pretty good card, but it was very VRAM hungry. And I knew that since the beginning, but I thought to myself, well, in 2 or 3 years I will upgrade for something in the same price. But the issue is, we had the mining crazy, we have COVID, we now have the AI, we have AMD and Nvidia trying to make as much money as possible with that and not sending enough GPUs to us. So what happened is the prices of the GPUs just increase exponentially. And I didn't upgrade the 1650 Super until it had like 5 years and a half. And to be honest, if it was a regular case, after 3 years I did upgrade my 1650 Super to something else. And I didn't because of the prices. And I refuse myself to spend, just like Jack is saying, I refuse myself to spend like €300 on a GPU that it might be capable. It's a decent GPU, don't get me wrong. But having 8 gigabytes of VRAM, it is already a death sentence. Okay? Uh, I benchmarked the game recently. Let me check because I already forgot which one was it. And I'm not entirely sure if I already published any video about it. Yeah, it was Stellar Blade. Okay? Stellar Blade, just for you to have an idea. This is a free example in here. And we are going to be forced to look at this. And let's just remove the music because I don't want to get copyrighted for something. But let's wait. Oh my god. But let's just wait. Hold on a second because I want to prove my point in here. So, Stellar Blade. Did I match it with the timestamps in here? Because I'm saying in here that it's max and I did put high. No, this is not high. This is maximum settings. I need to change this. So this is, yeah, I have mine since 2019. Yeah, I had this. So this is Stellar Blade on very high. And as you can see, look at this. Expected VRAM consumption. It goes overboard. So my AMD with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, with textures on very high, this game is saying that you can't do that in here. You can't do that. Very high is too much for your GPU. So imagine, starting using Opera VPN and no ads. As you can expect, Jack, I make money from ads, so I don't want to be hypocrite in removing ads from your other YouTube videos. And this is also my YouTube video that I'm receiving ads. But still, like I was saying, my GPU has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. And Stellar Blade is perfectly playable with 1080p maximum settings. But look at this VRAM. It's more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM. So the 5060 that you are talking about, it's able to play Stellar Blade probably even better than me with higher frame rates. But you can't use very high textures because it won't be fitting inside those 8 gigabytes of VRAM. You probably will need to decrease the texture quality to something like medium, something like high. I don't know. You will be limited. And Stellar Blade, it is just a small example. We have other games like Indiana Jones. Doom Dark Ages is not really the best case, but for example, Indiana Jones, it's another game that uses a ton of VRAM, and I think I have videos that I haven't published yet because I'm going a little bit slowly now with the channel. Um, which let me just search from it. Reading Indiana Jones, for example, which at 1080p maximum settings over here. Let me check what settings I did use. Uh, yeah, I have maximum, but yeah, I'm just changing Supreme. Putting the game on Supreme, it already says to me that my 12 gigabytes of VRAM GPU, it is not enough. So I need to go in here to the textures and decrease to Ultra so that it works. For 8 gigabytes of GPU, you can play this game entirely on Supreme settings, but the texture quality you need to drop it to medium. So this is what you get today if you buy an 8 gigabytes GPU. But I can imagine that in the upcoming years things will get worse. So games will start to demand more VRAM. So I think the 5060 it is a bad deal because of VRAM. My recommendation for you is to get as much money as possible and buy a 16 gigs GPU. Alright. And if you can't do that, at least go to the used market. Find something cheap with 12 gigabytes VRAM. My suggestion it is to go for a 3060 if you are looking for an Nvidia. But if you are looking to an AMD card, just buy the 6700 XT. I think it's a great card. I like this card to be honest, and it's fine. But you lose the OSS. The OSS is great, and FSR it did improve, but it's not in the same quality in this GPU. So I'm assuming that a lot of people will go to the 3060. The issue with the 3060 is that it's weaker than this one. If you are going to search for a 3060, you can find 3060s for 200 euros on the used market. I'm not sure where you do live, but yeah. Or like Jack is saying, the RX 6800 with 16 gigabytes of VRAM, it is a huge deal. But again, you won't be having like a good upscaling. If you care about that, or if you care about ray tracing, it might leave a little bit to be desired. But it depends a lot on the price, okay? So, Twitch clips, I hope I did help with you. I wasn't expecting to stay in here until so much. This live stream was supposed to be finished in like 45 minutes ago, but I like to talk to you guys and solve your questions. So this live stream ended up being more than this. I might need to cut it a little bit on the future. So it was just a thing for us in here. So guys, think about for staying with me. Special thanks to Jack that always staying in here up night with me, checking my obscure games that I don't even know that they exist until they offered me, but they ended up to be pretty nice games in fact. And thank you Twitch. Look mate, in case you have any doubts, okay, for 300 euros what's the best option? I didn't saw this message, I'm sorry. Jack said RX 6800. Yeah, it's a nice card. If you find, search the used markets and see if you can find a 4060 Ti with 16 gigs of VRAM. Try to find that. If you find a 4060 Ti with 16 gigs of RAM, just buy that. If you find the RX 76 XT with 16 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure you can find. Yeah, this is definitely a good recommendation that I'm going to give in here. Find this card. Find this card. Okay. Uh, it also doesn't have a good upscaling. Okay. But this card with 16 gigs of RAM, it is being sold at the moment for. Oh my god, these filters suck so much. Hold on. Let me just do this. These filters are the worst thing I've ever seen. So I can find this card for a minimum of 364 new, okay, with 3 years of warranty in Portugal. I'm pretty sure in used market you can find this for 300 euros, okay. Just buy this card. I'm pretty sure if you are going to buy it, use it, probably you can buy it, use it, and still on warranty. So if something happens with the card, you can still deliver to the shop for RMA. Or if you find like a 4060 Ti with 16 gigs of VRAM, might be a good deal if you find for this price. In Portugal, I have no idea how the prices are at the moment, but if I find for an RX, okay, I have in here for 320. I would probably negotiate this price. If I can I order full price, please? Most cheapest one. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have too much, but since you care about Nvidia, let me see what I can find for you. Oh my god, these filters. Yeah, Nvidia is always much more expensive. People are, in Portugal at least, yeah, they are asking like 400 euros for these used. I would definitely buy these for 400 euros, and I would definitely buy the RX. I would buy the AMD one, okay. And as for what Jack said, you can also buy this, but in Portugal, I'm assuming that people are just crazy, so it might be very expensive. So let me check it out. This one paid for a. No, actually, you can buy it for 300 euros. And just for you to have an idea where the performance is of this card, you can go to Tech Power Up, for example. Oh no, let's do it differently. Tech Power Up, and you can do this. And the performance of the 6800, it's the same as a 5060 Ti. So yeah, I'm with Jack in here. If you find this, use it. If you find this graphic card, use it for 300 bucks. Just buy it. The downsides of this card is obvious. This is an old card. It's going to consume a lot of energy, so you need to have a good power supply. So they suggest a 600 watts power supply. And ray tracing is not great. Okay, that's something that you should know. It's not great, to be honest. And upscaling is not great either. You are stuck with FSR3, Unreal's TSR, Intel XeSS. You don't get the LSS. But really, ray tracing, if you have an old school CPU, you are not going to enable ray tracing because it's also so demanding for the CPU that you end up bottlenecked immediately. So it's not a good deal in my opinion. So for me, that's why I have gone with AMD. I don't care about ray tracing to start with. And AMD have better overhead when it comes to low level APIs. And it works decently on Linux, which is a thing that I wanted to try out. And the LSS was the only thing that could keep me for buying Nvidia. But honestly, FSR, I played with FSR until now, probably did too with the 1650 Super. So it's just continuing the same thing that I had, basically. So I don't care. In 3 years or something, new consoles will come out. and probably I will upgrade then at that time. So if you are not going to change your CPU or something, I don't know what CPU you do have, but this is a huge deal. Honestly, this is a great deal. If you are after a good deal, this is a great deal. Or you can buy the same graphic card that I brought, which is this one. Um, it's in here. I'm sorry. Which is the most cheapest one? Uh, 60 euros. Nah, it's it's a scam. But you can find for 230. Save that money for a future upgrade to your CPU, to your RAM, or something when the new consoles come out. But yeah. But I'm the type of guy that don't care if it is Nvidia or not. So yeah, that's it. Guys, I really need to go. I could talk with you in here all night about hardware and gaming, but tomorrow I need to wake up soon. I need to work. So I hope to see you soon in another live stream this week. I might be live streaming. Um, it probably will be a shorter live stream because I have a demo in here that somebody sent to me, which is a truck game called Truck World Australia: The First All. Okay, and I might be covering this in the future, just for you to have an idea. And I also have Elise, which I want to cover, but I'm a little bit afraid of showing this game to you. All right. So guys, I think that's all. Thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you soon.